Hello, very warm welcome. The 70th anniversary Grand Prix, or as we know it, the British Grand Prix again. Massive tyre failures ended the first race at Silverstone. Hopefully we don't see any more of that. Not good enough by Pirelli. They've tweaked the tyre pressures, so we should have none of that nonsense that we saw. Or we will be doing 2 stops because very dangerous last week. And that is not entertainment. The whole race was absolutely shocking. So we need a better Grand Prix as a spectacle. 2019 wheel-to-wheel racing. 2020 was abysmal, apart from the last 3 laps. We go into the weekend. It's a must-win. Must-win for Valtteri Bottas. He dropped 25 points with his tyre failure. Not his fault, but he has to win this race. It's as simple as that. Lewis Hamilton going for an 8th British win. Mercedes won every race so far, absolutely dominating. Max keeps picking up podiums but can't get close to a win. Albon's under pressure. Now he's coming under pressure like Gasly was. He needs a strong weekend for sure. Esteban Ocon got his best result last week. Ricciardo a strong result. Renault looked good round Silverstone. Russell keeps doing amazing in quali, not so good in the race, but he did get P12 to be fair. Who knows, maybe we see a bit of mixed up weather, but I think the forecast is looking like it's going to be hot this current weekend. Latifi needs to keep going. Haas are absolutely dreadful. Ferrari power unit, Haas and Alfa Romeo are terrible. They're like so bad. I don't see them even getting close to the points. Leclerc was on the podium, but Sebastian Vettel, Alexander Albon, Valtteri Bottas, these are the key people who need a phenomenal weekend, because Sebastian Vettel was so far off Leclerc and Leclerc was on the podium. Doesn't make sense. Gasly is becoming a Silverstone specialist. Gasly loves Silverstone. Danny Kvyat's confidence will be dented after that big shunt at Maggots and Beckett's, but wasn't his fault. Sainz had a tyre failure. Oh shit. Actually, Carlos Sainz is one that needs a strong weekend also. Sainz, Albon, Vettel, Bottas, they need strong weekends. Sainz has had a tough start to the season, not been getting much luck. Lando Norris has been superb. Obviously, Nico Hulkenberg, he'll be in the car again. Sergio Perez has COVID-19, has to self-isolate, so Hulkenberg will be back in the car. And let's hope he can actually race this time. I've got to be honest, I was very disappointed with Racing Point. I genuinely thought they'd be the second best team, but they, for some reason, really struggled at Silverstone. Let's hope we have an entertaining. Basically, them drivers I mentioned are under pressure. Sainz, Albon, Vettel, Bottas. And we need to see a better spectacle because last week was shocking. For Silverstone, which is an unbelievable circuit, you can go side by side nearly every single corner, apart from a couple. The racing was, it was so poor. Obviously, in the driver's briefing, they'll also be talking about Romain Grosjean's dodgy defensive tactics, like moving too late. I'm looking forward to the weekend though, but we gotta hope for a better race. We have to hope for a better race. It's a must-win for Valtteri Bottas. Albon needs to deliver a good performance. Vettel needs a good performance, and Carlos Sainz needs a bit of luck. Join me for qualifying reaction, race reaction, driver ratings for the 70th anniversary Grand Prix, and races are coming thick and fast. We're meant to go to Spain after this race, but obviously Spain have got a massive spike of COVID-19, so who knows about that race. Maybe that might get cancelled. Of course, we wish Sergio Perez a speedy recovery. Hopefully he's back for Spain, and let's hope Nico Hulkenberg can get in the car. My prediction, I'm going to say Hamilton will win again, Bottas, and I'm just going to go standard. It's going to be Hamilton, Bottas, Max. That will be the podium. It's just too easy for Mercedes. They're so far ahead. It's actually... We got to get the tyre situation right. Don't want to be seeing any punches or anything like that. Let's just have a normal, safe weekend. We shouldn't be talking about tyres all the time. It's not right, talking about tyres after every single F1 race. But for me, Bottas has to win this race. Otherwise, it's championship's over. Comment down below, we'll always reply.